Hi, my name's Helen Johnson and I'm a contemporary artist with a strong interest in landscape painting. Throughout 2022, I'll be making a collection of original paintings based on gardens, both in the UK and in northern France. I'm inviting you to join me every Sunday morning as I gather inspiration from these gardens and show you the processes I go through to create a large abstract painting. Okay, so here I am this week at the medieval garden of Lassey, Châteaux. You can see there that there's the chateau in the distance on the other side of the river, and this is a garden that sits across from that, and it's called the medieval garden. It's a beautiful little garden. You can see down this little walkway. It's kind of bordered with plants coming over the top in like archways. It's quite a formal garden. It's structured into small areas, and that's quite interesting when you're looking from an abstract point of view at all the different shapes that you can see. So we've got arches here, and there are several of those. As we walk around, I'll show you. There's another one there that takes you out onto the road. But there are also all these little kind of quadrangles, whatever you might call them, the little square flower beds in the centre. I imagine in the summer this will be absolutely magical, and we'll come back and have a look at it certainly later on in the year. All sage growing along there, quite a lot of herbs around. So if we go through into this bit, you see more shapes there. We've got these cone shapes and more of the squares. It really is a charming little spot. Little wooden fences going around. I'm just going to take you around this corner because there's a water feature, and hopefully the sun will still be on it. If not, I took a video earlier that captures it. If you actually look at this water feature, and when the sun's shining on it, the green in that water is just sublime. So I'll certainly be looking to incorporate that into any piece that I might produce. So somebody asked me earlier on whether I would be making one large abstract painting a week for the next 52 weeks, and the answer to that is no, I won't. So whilst I will be sharing with you a garden each week, that doesn't necessarily mean that each garden will result in one large painting. And what's more likely to happen is that I'll take elements from each week to make into paintings. I don't know how many paintings I'll make in answer to the question. But it certainly won't be 52 because that would be it'd be too difficult for me. I wouldn't be able to manage that. I need to process the information and do quite a few studies, so I don't just work off abstracts. I also do some sort of pencil drawings, etc. This is a beautiful plant in the corner here, really ornamental and dramatic. There's another one there, and you can see the cane, I don't know what it is, but the fencing that's been woven in, all very natural, all walled. Another one of these square beds in the centre here, surrounded by what looks like vines, but I'm no expert. Again, you see just got a glint there of that green with the sun. Absolutely magical. I'm going to head back to my easel, up these steps again, more shapes. When you start looking, there are shapes absolutely everywhere in gardens, especially when man has had a bit of a say in the matter, and that is one of the reasons why I'm interested in gardens, is that relationship between man and nature, and how we can work in harmony rather than against one another, and hopefully make the world a better place. So here's my easel all set up, and I'm going to crack on now and do a couple of studies of the view looking away. I don't know whether you can see because the sun's quite bright, but there's some beautiful trees up there, really quite structured. Okay, see you next week.